Hey, thanks for tuning in and taking this ride with me. I'm gonna see if I could hang on this ride with y'all for the whole time. So I'm Pam Scott, Arizona real estate agent and apartment locator. In the process of meeting my team as well as a new client for lunch today. So they're supposed to be taking us for lunch, and just wanted to take you guys along for the ride. So yeah, that's what's going on with me today. So if you are in the Phoenix area, you're looking for an apartment, reach out to me. If you're looking to relocate here, please reach out to me. Send me a DM, message me on Facebook, Instagram, AZ Realtor Pam Holmes U or Pam Scott. Message me out on TikTok. I'm on there as well. So just trying to build my presence up out here, and just want to take you guys along for the ride. So I do see a lot of people, and I ride along with them, sitting in their car doing videos. I'm like, how boring is that, But sometimes you just need a company keeper. So yeah, so thank you for being my company keeper. So yeah, so if you hear that in the background, it's just telling me there's a red light and speed camera ahead. So I'm not speeding, I'm not doing anything illegal, so I should be good. But anyway, how's the weather like where you're at today? It says it's 91 today, and I'm really glad about that. As you can see, I have on black, and black is one of the colors that you definitely want to steer away from when it is hot, okay? But it gets 110, 115, 120. It really gets up there here in Phoenix. So thankful for the 90, 91 degree day that we have today. So if you are looking for tips, follow me. So I'm also in the process, probably going to set up some type of blog, but people are finding creative ways to make money these days. They're doing subleasing, which is another form of Airbnb for their apartment. So sometimes it doesn't really outline it specifically in the lease, but it always is something that you can ask your landlord, or go back and review your lease to see if there's any questions. And sometimes if you have an explanation like, hey, I'm going to be out the country, or I have to go take care of family or do some other things for a few months, it's possible that they will be okay and willing to work with you on that. So yeah, you never know until you ask. That's my motto. So, but anyway, I want to tell you a funny story. How scary I was when I was a child. Like, nobody was more mortified and horrified of getting behind the wheel
in 1 mile,
than me.
turn right onto North 19th Avenue.
I was so flipping scared, So when people ask me who taught you how to drive, really nobody. Fear, and then also fear of waiting for other people, fear of relying on other people, having to rely on people, waiting on them on their time, on their terms. That was always a fear of mine. So I may not be the best driver. My husband thinks he is the bomb.com driver, but I beg to differ. He gets up close behind people too much. He doesn't leave enough space, and he can do that when he's by himself, but when I'm in the car with him, I'm like, oh, don't do that, oh, back up, so he feels like I'm regulating and dictating when I'm with him. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. But anyway, yeah, Phoenix, this is a place, if you've never been here, it's different because most people are transplants. They moved here from somewhere and just found themselves a new home here, made themselves a new home.
Turn right.
Or they're transients, which means they're just passing through and they're on a job assignment, a work assignment. They just want to check it out for a little while, and then they're moving on to the next place. I have tons of people that I'm in the process of moving here, and people that I have helped to come here, whether it was for work, a new beginning, fresh start.
At the light, use the right 2 lanes to turn onto
You know, they came here
19th
before,
Avenue.
they loved it, and then obviously they found their way back out here.
Turn
So
right.
yeah, so that's the case on that. But there's mountains, I'll say, everywhere. As you can see, that's North Mountain. You see the mountain there, so that's North Mountain. So somebody's getting ready to jump in the left lane. So am I gonna get over there? Yep, because I only got another mile and I got to get over. So yeah, but yeah. So there's mountains all around, and you really just can't escape them. So I don't know. The mountains are like so majestic and hypnotizing to me. And then next, I would of course say the palms. The really tall palms and the cacti. You know, I definitely just can't get enough of that. If you ever come out here, you want to go to Desert Botanical Gardens, or you just want to go just around, you know, just around the city. Now that motorcycle there, he ain't got a helmet on the first. He didn't stop at the stop sign. He just came out and charged, made a right. So, you know, yeah, I always worry about the motorcyclists, but a lot of them, they just zap in and out of cars, and you know it's pretty dangerous. But oh well. So anyway, I digress. So you got any questions about Phoenix? I know by the time you see this, it's probably, you know, gonna be whatever time it is where you're at, and but I'll definitely could jump back on here and, you know, take a look at the messages. But yeah, what are your questions about Phoenix? How do you feel about starting over? I would say a lot of really young people don't feel like the vibe and the love here. And then also, I'm kind of older, so I'm in mid-40s, be 50 in a few years. So I'm just like, I'm married, you know, like I said. So I'm not on the dating scene here. I hear people complain about the dating scene and, you know, how much of a challenge and struggle that is being single. But I feel like that's anywhere. Particularly as a black woman. So it's, if you're looking for our brothers, you know, they're out here. They're few and far between, but definitely they're out here, and they do love us. But a lot of other groups, races, they love us too. So, you know, wherever you find love, you know, go for it. So that's my take on the whole love thing. But I didn't ever think I would get married. Just got married for the first time in my life last year. So yeah, go figure. So anyways, you married, you single, talk to me. Let me know in the comments what you're looking for if you're planning to come to Phoenix. Are you just coming as an independent to start over? Something new, explore, or are you looking to, you know, possibly make that love connection when you get out here?
At the light, use the left.
Damn, these motherfuckers. Okay, they just cut out in front of you. Okay, y'all caught that, so I don't know if they're gonna block this, but that's what people do. They see you driving, they just cut out in front of you and make a left turn. So that would have been an accident right there if I was going a little bit faster. So there you go. So got to keep your eyes on the road. My daddy used to always tell me that you got to drive for everybody else. I got the right of way. I'm going straight. Somebody just comes charging. What do you do? So yeah, so that's one thing you learned about me. Yeah, the F-bomb and the D-bombs or whatever, they tend to have their way when I'm behind this wheel. So that's that on that. So I guess I don't know, I guess I could say y'all gonna take the ride with me. Hopefully it's got me getting there in like another 14 minutes. So yeah, so that's that. I am so thirsty, but the water I got, I don't think it's cold, but I suppose, you know, you can dehydrate in Arizona, so you always want to drink water before you leave. And also bring water, take water with you wherever you go. Yeah, so you always want to do that. But whew, yeah, that kind of gave me a little conniption there. Like my nerves are a little shook behind that crazy person. I'm trying to look in my bag, see if I got any snacks, but of course I don't have any. Something salty right now sounds good, but because we all need to lay off the salt. So yeah, let's talk about food out here in Phoenix. So the food, the flavor is gonna come with you, because I'm gonna tell you it's not here. You're gonna have to bring the flavor and the food with you, because a lot of the soul food places and whatnot, if you're from the Midwest or the South,
turn right onto North 7th Avenue.
I'm sorry to tell you, you're not gonna find all the flavor that you're used to here. You have to make it your own. Cook for yourself, which I do a lot of, but also you know, when you find you a good spot, you know, you better love on that spot. I have a Jamaican place that I really love. I'm craving them right now, actually. It's called Ocho's Rios. And I really do like them. But obviously with everything else, they have cut down their portions. So their portions and how they've done it is that the containers are getting smaller. They're shrinking the containers down.
At the next light, turn right.
So basically, you know, once they shrink the containers, what the hell, you know? So cut the containers down. You put one big dollop with spoon on there, smash it down. That's all you get. You know, prices gone up. $15, $20 for a thing of rice or some curry chicken, vegetables, you know. That's it. They give you like a little plantain and some what is it? What kind of bread is that? Monkey bread, I believe. And because, you know, portions getting smaller. You'd think I'd be skinnier, but I think my
turn right onto North 7th Avenue.
metabolism is just gonna make me have to starve or either hit the gym profusely, and I can't really say that I'm much of a gym person. So I really like swimming
3 miles, turn left onto
and
West
walking.
Bethany Home Road.
Swimming and walking I really do love. So those are my things, swimming and walking. So every time I go to the gym, I always seem to injure myself. So I've kind of shut the gym down for a bit. So I don't know. What do you take about the gym? I know you can pay trainers and all of that, but I just feel like, you know, if I'm not going to put the time in, if it's really not my thing, my motto is to thine own self be true. I have to be true to myself. I have to be real with myself, because at the end of the day, I'm only going to be consistent with something I enjoy. And I enjoy the water. I enjoy walking. You know, those are things that I really do enjoy now, especially since I have my new knees. I enjoy walking even more. So there's so much to me that you don't know yet. So yeah, at the age of 41, I had both knees replaced. So yeah, I'm living proof that, you know, you can start over. You don't have to wait until you're old. Most people think that, oh, I'm going to wait until I'm old to get my knees done. But doctors used to tell people to put it off for as long as you could until you got old, because you don't want to have to get them twice. But I just feel like, you know, I want this set to last me as long as I can. And then obviously I'm sure in another few more years they're going to come up with some little robot that just can go in there and say, doo-doo, zap, you know. And they're going to go in there and just do some little click-clack and boom, pop the old one out and snap the old one new one in there or something in there. I don't know, you know. So I guess, oh my God, it's such a beautiful day. It got up to 95. It was 91, so it jumped up 4 degrees. So believe it or not, this place, the temperature gets hotter as the day goes on. Never seen anything like it. Was coming home the other day, 5 o'clock. It was 103. By the time I got home, it was like 106 or 107 or something. I'm like, how does it still get hot? And it really doesn't cool down until sunset. So once the sun sets, that is when it goes down. So I probably have like a little lisp sometime when I talk. So yeah, get used to it. It's the retainers back there. So that's another thing. So always trying to get myself together. This body, you know, this life. So yeah, I got the Invisalign when I was was I 30 something? Yeah, I was in 30 something when I got the Invisalign. I didn't want the braces, but Invisalign was more or less, if I had to do it all over again, do it now, I probably would get the braces, because I don't want to be handling, especially with the COVID and everything, all that's going on now, digging and germs. I wouldn't want to be digging in and out my mouth. But I did use sanitizer and wash my hands, because you couldn't drink anything but water or like clear liquids with the liners in. And then with the when you got ready to eat or drink anything dark, because it will stain them and you need your teeth to chew, you had to remove them. And then obviously clean your mouth out, gargle, wash, floss, and brush and all that, and then pop them back in. So I think they wanted you to have them in like 23 hours out of 24 hours. So sleeping in them and everything. So you go to bed, you roll around, you got this headache because your teeth are adjusting. It's just, I'm telling you, the things we go through. So when I see people getting the BBLs, the tummy tucks, and the 360s and all of that, I would love to get something like that. I had a weight loss surgery years ago.
At the next light, turn left.
Also did that and lost a bunch of weight, but did gain a few pounds back, but never gained all the way back, because at my top weight I was almost 400 pounds. So I at one point had my health and wellness coaching certification. I used to coach people and encourage people to start their health journey, because you're never too old, it's never too late. But I kind of led,
at the light, turn left onto West Bethany.
Life led me into a different direction. So now I am a real estate agent out here in Phoenix. So my degrees are in health information management. I worked in that for a while, but you know, honestly, if I could do it all over again,
turn right onto North 7th
I would have gotten into real estate straight out of high school, but I just didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the, you know, everything that it took to get out there and do that. You know, I just didn't believe in myself and didn't have the mentors around me, because it definitely takes mentors. Because sometimes when you're exposed to things, that's when the light bulb clicks. So yeah, in America we get so tied and wrapped up in degrees. And when I went to go take my real estate exam, I was like, oh, these young kids in here out of high school and all of that. Young people. So that means that they're getting an early start, you know, regardless
at the next light, turn right.
To what the market is doing right now. You know, it doesn't really matter, because come on, dude, are you gonna stop? Yeah, it doesn't matter what the market's doing. Real estate is a long-term game. So if you're in it for the long haul, you know, through the ebbs and the flows of it, you're going to be successful. You're going to come back up as the market comes up. So it's telling me to take a right up here on North 7th. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, you've gotten a chance to see the sunshine. You've gotten a chance to see the palms around here. So yeah.
At the light, turn right onto North 7th
The
Street.
mountains, seen those. And what cracks me up is that people are not like fearful of anything. Like people like 50, 60 years old skateboarding down the street. They're on the little unicycles riding up and down the road, you know. So you would be surprised, you know, what you would see when you step out and get out of your hometown, get out of your city, go to a new place. I'm sure there's people that did this back in my old city, my old states, but I just feel like it's a whole different vibe out here in the West. I don't know how long I would stay out here. There's really nowhere in the States I would want to live. So I possibly would look at abroad. I don't see anywhere over here that appeals to me. So
In 1.6 miles, turn left onto East
turn
Turney
left.
Avenue.
Okay, so I am literally almost there in a mile or so, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. It says I've been on here about 19 minutes, and this is the longest video I've ever done. So thank you for joining and hanging with me. I appreciate you, and I hope to follow you as well. So if you subscribe to me, I'll sub back, you know, to your channel. And yeah. Whew. My stomach was hurting today. I don't know why. I'll figure it out. Pretty sure. I just probably need to go to the bathroom. That was too much information. All right. Be blessed. Peace.